What's going on, everyone? So in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the top 10 cards to pick up out of Battle of Legends like Relentless Revenge. Can't believe I almost said Light's Revenge. Pretty much, it's an awesome set. You guys already know it's dropping this Friday. Got some amazing reprints for everyone that's going to the North American WCQ 2018. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it to that event. But with that being said, I still had to drop this video for you guys that are making the event because you guys are going to pick up this set. You guys are definitely going to want to know what cards are going to be worth value and what are going to be some of the most important cards moving forward for the current format. So with all that being said, let's get into it, guys. Without further ado, let's begin. Alright, everybody, so like I said, once again, this is the top 10 best cards in Battle of Legends Relentless Revenge. So let's get into it. Starting off with my number 10 pick, the fairy tale cards. Now, as you guys already know, when I do my top 10 list, sometimes with the way Yu-Gi-Oh sets are designed, you really don't have enough cards to be part of a single thing. So with that being said, sometimes you need entire archetypes to be added to these lists because you can't just add one card from the archetype and just say it's done. Like, for example, right here is Golden Castle of Stromberg, and I personally believe that the fairy tale archetype, while it might not be powerful now in the OCG and in the TCG, I have a feeling it's going to be a great deck to pick up moving forward into the next future formats. And also, before I go over why this card is good, 1 is not better than 10, 10 is not better than 1. You guys already know my top 10s are just a conglomerate of cards that are just put together for you guys to know what to pick up out of these sets. So right here, Golden Castle Stromberg. Once per turn, during your standby phase, you must banish 10 cards from the top of your deck. Face down, this is not optional, or if this card is destroyed, during your main phase, you can special summon one monster that's specifically listed the card Golden Castle Stromberg in its text from your deck. You can add normal summon or set this turn you activate this effect. You can only use this effect to Golden Castle once per turn. When your opponent monster declares an attack, destroy the attacking monster, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half of the attack of that monster. That's pretty dope for what it does. And I think moving forward, it's going to be something to do some damage. Now, like I said, this is a anime archetype, and with that being said, it's definitely going to be a good pickup for casual players, collectors, and everyone all abroad. So yeah, man, check them out. Number 9, Sandaion The Timelord. Now, you guys already know I made an entire video on Sandaion and why you guys should pick this up. This card is solid, bro. The typical Time Lord thing, can't be destroyed, yada yada yada, goes back to the deck during the semi phase. His effect of, at the end of the battle phase, after he attacks, he inflicts 2,000 damage to your opponent. That's dope. And then not to mention too, he has 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense. He can pretty much beat over your opponent's opposing monsters. A great example of a card he can beat up will be ABC Buster Dragon or anything that's a high attack. But that inflicting that 2,000 damage to your opponent can be so crucial, especially now with the new intermatch procedures. Just having higher life points is just win you the game. So yeah, with that being said, man, look out at Sandaion The Timelord when you guys pick up this set, because it's going to be a good card to have for future side decks and or main decks. Number 8, Michion The Timelord. Like his brother Sandaion, Michion is no joke as well. I think Michion is definitely a great card going into game 2 and 3 for almost any deck you want to play. Simple effect, same Time Lord clause, but after he attacks, he halves your opponent's life points. I really don't need to tell you guys why this is good. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh is so fast right now, you usually losing on turn 3 to 4, but some decks like the Time Lords can stall you out. So you can literally go Michion, half the opponent, Sandaion, take 2,000, or Michion, hit another for 1,000, Sandaion game. The sky's the limit with these Time Lords. I think somebody creative in the TCG could be able to make a Time Lord deck successful. Matter of fact, if this video gets 200 likes, I'm gonna look into building a Time Lord deck. I think it'd be pretty fun and pretty unique to try out. So yeah, I actually want to try to make this deck competitive because this deck I think have a lot of potential to just screw over people and be a big troll. Number 7, Cyber Emergency. Now, this card right here is dope. My brother Yuki Nono's probably jizzing his pants right now. Add from your deck to your hand 1 Cyber Dragon monster or Light Machine monster that cannot be normal summon / set. If this card's activation is negated by your opponent and sent to the graveyard as a result, you can discard 1 card, add this card from your graveyard to your hand. You can only activate 1 Cyber Emergency once per turn. It's pretty much a rota for Cyber Dragons. What is there not to love about this card? Cyber Dragons has been getting a lot of support in the OCG. I guess they want this to be a tier 1 archetype, or at least a tier 2. So with that being said, I think it's definitely have a lot of potential moving forward in the next meta. Because right now, post Nationals, if it ain't Sky Striker, it ain't doing well. Number 6, Flying Elephant. Now, another card I think is going to have a lot of potential moving into the next seasons. Potentially, the card might even get banned one day. I can realistically see a card getting banned. Easy effect. I like the stats. 1850 is nothing to laugh at. Level 4 win. Cute artwork. Another anime card. The first time this card will be destroyed by the opponent's card effect, during each of your opponent's turns, it is not destroyed, which is also dope. Really good. During the end phase, if this effect was applied and not negated, apply this effect to it during your next turn. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, you win the duel. So, with that being said, think about it, bro. A lot of decks can abuse this. I think a great example of, I think you can, so you have to resolve its first effect and not negate it, and then use the second effect. So you can combo it with like a TT, and then you attack directly. It's so many things you can do with him just to make it a win the duel effect viable. I think a lot of TCG players will definitely be creative enough and try to just get a win condition off with him and make it just very simple. There's a reason why cards like Victory Dragon is banned in the TCG, and a lot of those World Champion cards are banned because they're just that good. Now, while those say win the match, this one says to win the duel. But come on now, if you lose to this, you're going to be salty, bro. Think about it. You're going to be very, very salty. Number 5, Eater of Millions. Now, reprint card. Now, there's a lot of great reprints in this set. Eater of Millions made my top 10 list because a lot of the other reprints, while they're good, like Solemn Strike and etc., we really don't need Solemn Strike. I mean, it's cool if you needed one, but come on, bro, no one's running it right now, unless you're running like a super duper rogue deck. Eater of Millions, solid card. It pretty much can out any boss monster, and it's good for almost every deck, especially as a side deck card. Trick Stars take advantage of it. You guys already know what it does. He gains 100 attack, 100 defense for each card, banished face down. You bring him out by banishing 5, so he's a base 500 beater, and then he can pretty much start a damage so he banishes the monster he battles. So that's really good. And honestly, I hate playing against this card because it's so annoying. But that being said, I think it having that full upgrade is solid for what it is. So yeah, man, definitely pick it up. People are gonna look for it. It's probably gonna be worth like $2 to $3, something solid. So yeah, man, Eater of Millions, awesome card. Next up, Flash Charge Dragon. Now this is one I saw and I'm like, what does this card do? It looks interesting. Requires 2 dragons. Hopefully in the near future we can have a solid dragon deck that's relevant other than Blue Eyes. You cannot place a monster that this zone points to. Okay, it points up, so you definitely can place it in your opponent's towards your opponent's link zone, I believe, or you can set your field up that way and have it placed towards your opponent's link zone. But essentially, if you do, every time I bring monsters there, or at least once, you can destroy it, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent, and then you can negate spell and traps that try to target him and destroy it. So if you set this up, it could be really annoying. And like I said, I definitely could see in the near future a deck abusing this. I don't know what deck. If they bring back the elemental dragons like they say they were gonna do, but maybe. But yeah, man, Flash Charge Dragon, this is a solid for what it does. I like it personally, but I think it's gonna be a while before we see it relevant. But yeah, just pick it up just to have it in your binder. Number 3, Borrelguard Dragon. Sure by card effects. Once per turn, you can send 1 card from your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard. Special summon 1 monster from your graveyard that was destroyed and sent through this turn. But it has its effects negated. Once per turn, quick effect. You can target 1 monster in the field, change the face of defense position, your opponent can activate its card or effect in response to this card's activation. So, this one's like, yeah, I've seen people toy with it in the OCG. The stats it has, it can definitely help you. It can help you extra link, which is good. It also is a link 4, which is like, yeah, okay, it's not that bad. But the ability to just send a card from graveyard to special summon a monster from the graveyard that was destroyed and this turn to your field, it can be definitely abused by bringing back link monsters and helping your link plays. I think it's definitely gonna be used as for a link centric deck. So yeah, pick it up. Good card. Link cards that are solid and generic, I just always recommend picking up because you can never know when they're gonna be good. Next up, Topologic Gumblar Dragon. Try saying that 10 times fast. If another monster is special summoned to a zone a link monster points to while this is face up on the field, discard up to 2 random cards. Then your opponent discards the same amount of cards. That's dope. I like that. I like the how it messes with the opponent with the controlling. Now, if this card is extra link, you can make your opponent discard 2 cards. That's annoying. I can't complain, but because by being a link 4, I expected it to be a dirty. Then, if they have no cards in their hand, as a result, inflict 3,000 damage. I like this card. I like it a lot. Definitely gonna get used. I'm pretty sure it's using the OCG, correct me if I'm wrong. And the last card on my list, Spacian Stuff. Now, to wrap up my top 10, I think out of all the stuff in the set to pick up, Spacian Stuff is going to be stuff that's underlooked. And moving forward, when that new Yu-Gi-Oh! Elemental Hero Spacian 10 drop, you guys are going to regret it. Now, Spacian Stuff, it's always been solid. They just never had enough oomph to be good. Great example, Dark Panther right here, hashtag Black Panther. Great artwork. It used to get used a while back in the day in the Borrelguard Dragon days. The reason being, you can target one phase of monster your opponent controls into the end phase. It copies the name and the effect of that target. So if your opponent got a Borrelguard Dragon on the board, Borrelguard Dragon that is not a quick effect, so you can't use it on your opponent's turn. You can play him, copy the Borrelguard, manage pop. So broken. Plays for days, guys. Plays for days. And I remember people used to run Hummingbird back in the day. You normal summon him. For every card in your opponent's hand, you gain 500 life points. So, yeah, man. I'm having high hopes for Spacian Stuff, because they're getting a new fusion spell card that is awesome. And they're also getting a foil upgrade of their draw card. So, be on the lookout for Spacian Stuff. Pick up all the stuff and just sit on it, because you can never know what Konami's going to release when a new Spacian card is going to come out. It seems like they want to push heroes and a lot of the decks from the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX era. So with that being said, I think just getting this stuff up, picking this stuff up and sitting on it is a good call. So alright guys, I'm going to shoot you guys to the outro. I want to say thank you for watching my top 10. If you watched this far, subscribe for more. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you guys have any cards that you guys would have liked to have been on this list that was not on this list, I would like for you guys to post that in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Also, I'm on IGTV now. The new feature started by Instagram. It's pretty much I'm going to be uploading content on there as well. So follow me on Instagram at InnovationYGO2 to catch all my IGTV videos. I got 2 videos up right now, so go check those out. Alright man, so once again, this is InnovationYGO. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm signing out. Peace and stay innovative. Deuces.